Hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Welcome. I am so sorry. I apologize. I know I'm 10 minutes late. I actually lost track of time. I was doing my skit for tonight and I completely lost track of time. So I apologize, but I'm gonna make this up to you guys. Jerry, how are you? Welcome. Elham June, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you guys. So again, sorry about being late. I totally lost track of time. Jenny, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. So, salam, yes. So you can see I am dressed in my skit attire. I just did a little skit for Taco Tuesday for you guys. I'll be posting it after. So today, I want to talk about some of the truth behind the costs in joining a network marketing company and actually growing a team. I never thought I would do a live like this, like specific, but hey Jenny, you're a trooper. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Keeping you in my prayers for sure. I didn't really think that I'm gonna bring specifics or do a live with the specifics and the costs. But, you know, I've talked to a couple of people and one of them surprised the heck out of me. I mean, I honestly was, I was very surprised. So I'm going to share with you a couple of thoughts and I leave it up to you. Now, this live may not be for everybody because not everybody wants to join a network marketing company. Not everybody wants that side business. Not everybody wants to hop on that whole side gig economy, right? So not everybody wants to, but if you are somebody who wants to, if you are somebody who is taking a look at a side business, a side gig, a network marketing type of a company, then this live is for you. And I'm not going to name any specifics of the companies or anything like that. I am going to give some numbers here that really may really shock you. If you don't know, now you know, right? So when you start a network marketing business, it's either product-based or service-based, which means either you're going to be promoting a product, a line of products, or you're going to be promoting a service, right, for a discounted price. Now, like I said, I'm not going to name any name of the companies because then those of you know who they are, you'll know who they are, right? Either way. So now, when you let's say you let's say you want to start a sandwich shop or a barber shop, okay? And so you go and you check out the real estate, you look at the location, right? You look at the location, for example, and then you're like, okay, well, can I do a month to month? Not really. You needed like a 3 or 5 year lease. Okay, commitment, they run your credit, all, background check, finances, all that stuff. And then let's say you actually do get the space, right? Peter, what's going on? Let's say you get the space, you commit to it. Now you basically want to get some sandwiches, right? So you can like start with just being a one sandwich type of a sandwich shop. You could be just a chicken sandwich kind of a guy or a gal and just promote that, right? Okay, that may work for a little bit, but you kind of want to have some variety, right? You kind of want to have some more than that. So You're gonna have to buy bread. You're gonna have to buy the lettuce, the tomato, all the condiments, everything else. You're gonna have to have the lights on. You're gonna have to pay for electricity, right? So there's some costs that are associated with a typical business that is non-negotiable if you want to stay in business. And those are like your everyday, every month type of expenses, right? You're like a rent, electricity, you have to reload your inventory, whatever you got to do, right? So that's like if you got a sandwich shop. Let's say you got a barbershop or something like that. Got a barbershop, you got to open up, you got to get your licensing, you probably got to pay for that. You got to get your space. Now you got to bring some barbers in, right? So you got to pay the lights, the phone, electricity, water, get the shampoos, get the razors, towels, washed, clean, get somebody to clean everything up. So all this stuff has got a cost to it, right? And it's interesting because when you start a traditional business, right, you don't ever sit there and complain about these costs before you start the business. I want you to pay real good attention here. Before you start this business, before you start this sandwich shop, you don't sit there and complain and nag that, I gotta buy bread every month. Like, for God's sake, what kind of a business is that? That I gotta have a sandwich shop and I gotta buy bread every time I run out. Like, what the? You mean I gotta buy chicken every month? Every week? What is that? Nobody sits there and complains about that stuff. Like, nobody. Nobody sits there and says, yeah, I'm going to open up this sandwich shop. Man, if it weren't for the bread every month, I could do real well. Nobody says that stuff. Have you ever heard somebody with a traditional business say that? Barbershop. It's like, can't believe I got to cut hair all the time. What? What do you mean I got to sharpen up these razors and change them? Why? These tools are going to run out and not going to be sharp anymore? What do you mean I got to wash these towels every month and pay for that service? No, nobody sits there and complains about this stuff. Like, nobody. Right? What do they complain about? Business is bad. Not enough customers. Not enough business. That's what they complain. They never say, you know what? I got to buy bread every month. Man, that just sucks. That sounds silly. That sounds dumb. Nobody says that stuff. Nobody who runs an insurance company or insurance business or a mortgage business sits there and says, I got to buy leads every month? What the hell? What do you mean I got to buy? Like, I got to insure these guys every month? Pay for their insurance every month? What? What do you mean I got to run the best software and pay for it and the internet and networking? What do you mean I got to pay for this? Like, nobody sits there and complains about that stuff. Nobody. What do they complain about? The business is bad. The economy sucks. Can't get ahead. There's so much competition. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. Nobody sits there and says, you know what? It costs, like I said, let's not circle back. Now let's come into a network marketing platform where you want to build a network marketing company. You want to or anything related online, right? As far as a network marketing or a direct sales type of a business is concerned. Whoever's still on, would you drop some comments or something so I know you're on? I can't see, I really wish I could see who's on, who's not on. So we get into a business that is like network marketing, right? And you tell somebody, hey, you know what, this is what you gotta you got to commit to, like, this is what it takes. Your upfront cost is anywhere between, I'm going to just name our company, anywhere between, let's say, I'll just, anywhere between, let's say, $100 to $800, $750. Let's say it's anywhere between $100 to 800, but let's just say it's between $100 to $1,000 to join a network marketing company. Peter, I see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So let's say it's about $100 to $1,000 that you join a network marketing company. Okay. Now for that money that you pay to join, anywhere it's like $100, $300, $500, $700, $1,000. Some companies I've seen as high as 5,000. I've heard there are more than, like, there's a couple that are like 10,000, but I've heard I've seen maybe one company that used to be 5,000, right? Their highest package. But let's say normally it's anywhere between $100 to $1,000. Really, $100 you can start a network marketing business. Let's say it's between $100 to $1,000. Okay. For a start package, for a starter package. This means this is a one-time purchase. You feel me here? This is a one-time purchase. What are you doing? You're picking some inventory from the business you just started. What the heck are you going to sell? Thin air? How are you going to start a business? How are you going to start a sandwich shop when you have no sandwiches? When you haven't even tasted your own sandwich? How are you going to sell? If I come to your sandwich shop and you got no bread, no sandwiches, what are you going to sell me? Thin air? A concept? What are you going to sell me? You got to have some stuff. If you got a sandwich shop, you got to know, if I come in there and ask you, hey, how's that sandwich, how's that chicken sandwich taste? You're like, I don't know. I don't really like chicken. I go, okay. Well, do you like that steak? I don't do a steak either. Okay. With vegetarian? No, not really. I actually don't eat here. If the owner tells you, I actually don't eat in my own sandwich shop, would you feel comfortable buying sandwiches from that guy? Literally. If you ask me, I'm the owner of the sandwich shop, right? And you ask me, you're like, what do you like here? What's your favorite sandwich? I always ask that. What's your favorite food here? What's your favorite sandwich, right? And if he says or she says, you know what? I don't eat here. I actually don't eat here. What would you say to that guy? Would you say, oh, why not? Oh, well, that sounds silly. That doesn't sound intelligent. Now, you step into a network marketing brand and you're getting a starter packet for your $100, for your $300, for your $500, for your $800, for your $1,000. You're getting products in exchange of that money. You spend $1,000, you got $1,000 worth of stuff in your hands. You spend $100, you got $100 worth of stuff in your hands. What is that? You just started a business and you got your stuff. So when somebody says, hey, this big business you started, I know you like the collagen a lot. Great, but how's the toothpaste? You would say, well, I get mine from Target. It's like, why? Well, because I've never tried it. Why not? That sounds silly. Doesn't sound right. Now, if you try the toothpaste and tell the customer or tell your prospect, you know what, I tried the toothpaste, but I'm not really in for it. I don't like the taste of it. Okay. But when you tell somebody, I bought mine from Target. It's like, why? You've never even tried yours? No. That sounds silly. You're not in business. You don't want to, listen to me. You don't fool yourself. You don't want to start a business. How do you start a business? How did you start your own business? Let's say your barber shop, your sandwich shop, your practice, your car wash, your mechanic shop. How'd you start it? Same way. The job you're at, how did they start it? Same way. They invested some money, right? So when you invest in that initial package, you're getting products or service for that package. You just started a business, so you got to see what the heck you have in this company. Now, granted, with $100, you maybe get one or two products. With, $500, $600, $700, you're going to get more products. Just like a Costco deal, right? The more you get in the package, that's why it's a one-time package, and it's not available to anybody else in the company when you're in. It's an entrance package, which is hugely discounted. That's the reason why. You don't have that package when you're in. You can't ever buy that again. Ever. Think about that. Like when you buy a franchise, it's not like every month you pay for a franchise again. You don't buy another franchise within that franchise. There's a franchising fee you're paying. It's a different gig, but you're not buying another franchise again. You can't get that. That package is discounted for a reason, for you to start the business with it. That package is no longer available. Once you're in, boom, gone. There's no jokes about it. People think, oh, well, no, I can. No, you can't. It's for you to start your business. Now, let's say you start your business. $300, $400, $500, whatever. You start your gig. You got your products. Now, somebody says, you know what, next month you got to buy some products. And you're like, what? What do you mean? You mean I got to buy more products again? That's silly. That doesn't make sense. Why would you say something like that? That makes no sense. It's like, you do realize you got to buy more bread for that sandwich, right? You run out. You don't, how do you maintain a business? Besides, let me ask you this. You buy your toothpaste once and then you go back to Target, buy your toothpaste from Target again? You eat your sandwich once and you never eat at your sandwich shop again? So you eat at your sandwich shop once and you never eat at your own sandwich shop again? Does that make sense to you? You buy your own product once and you never want to buy it again? And that makes sense to you? I'm really trying to understand. Like, how do you make sense out of that? Of course. How is the company supposed to make any money? How is the company supposed to pay any commission? If you were supposed to buy once and make millions of dollars, you would run that company yourself? How would you run that company? Don't be silly with this stuff. You buy stuff. Hey, some companies, you're buying things because you really want to promote that product. It's not an everyday product. It's not something that people buy every day, right? Some companies have stuff that you buy every day, like toothpaste, like deodorant, like soap, for crying out loud. And if you're part of that company and you buy your soap and detergent from Target, well, and you're surprised that somebody says, you may want to buy it for yourself. You'd be like, what? What? I have to buy it for myself? Oh my goodness. I gotta spend $100 a month to maintain my business? Oh my God. No, I can't do that. It's like, what the heck does that even mean? Would you not buy bread ever again? It's like you're doing business, right? No, you're not? Don't be surprised by this stuff when people say, there's an overhead for every business. It happens to be like $100, maybe a couple $100 in this company. I'm sure a lot of different businesses, you can find different prices for your overhead, like thousands of dollars instead of $200. It's a cost of a business. If you're joining a network, hear me out. I'm going to wrap it up with this. I could get real passionate about this. And I'm very firm about how and what I say to people. I have nothing to hide, straight up. There's a cost to join because you're getting products. Otherwise, don't join. I mean, it's that simple. You know what I mean? If you don't want the products, why would you be in the game? Don't join. Go do something else. So there's a cost to join. You get products. And there's a cost to maintain your business. Again, let's say it's $100 because it's just a round number. $100, you're getting $100 worth of products. Wow, what a concept. You're not paying $100 to air. Like seriously, like this stuff is so silly when an adult, a grown man, a grown woman says, what do you mean? I have to buy products? It's like, no, you don't have to buy products. Does that make any sense? Like, how's that making sense? People, please. The reason why I'm going to tell you why. The reason why you're asking these questions, do I have to pay to join? No, you just show your pretty little face and you're in. What? Like, that is the dumbest question ever, okay? That's like the dumbest thing. You want to be a customer, you buy things. You want to be a business person, you don't want to buy things? You want to be a customer, you buy things. You want to be a business person, you don't buy things? How dumb does that sound? Literally, think about it. Pretty dumb. Now, the reason why you come up with these dumb questions, saying, I have to buy to I'm not going to buy anything to join. Okay, don't. If I have to pay every month, it's not like you're paying for thin air. You're getting products. You don't want to? Don't. The reason why you're asking these questions is because you have... Are you ready for this? This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. You have your guard and bars up so high. You are so negative about network marketing and direct sales that that's the only thing you can come up with. Because you're so used to going to a job, working for 2 weeks, and then getting paid. Yeah, I've had 38 jobs, in case you forgot. 38 jobs in 10 industries. I know the gig. You go there, you work there for 2-3 weeks, and then they pay you a check, right? And you work there for 3 weeks. How many times, it's happened to me, they've said, you know what, see ya, we're closing doors. Oh, sorry about that paycheck. Yeah. So we're so used to that mindset that I go get a job, I bust my butt for 2 weeks, and then I get paid, versus, hey, I'm starting a business, for crying out loud. Yeah, I got to buy products. How am I going to ask people to buy products from me if I'm not buying my own products? How's that even possible? How can you run a business like that? How can you run your life like that? You ask people to do things where you're not doing yourself? You're asking them to buy your products and you're not buying your own products? You're asking them to join the business, buy the package, but you don't want to buy a package? Then you don't want the business. You want to be a customer. Just be a customer. And if you want, you can change your mind after. But just try the product for no hassle. You don't have to buy a package, no commitment every month. You don't have to, show up. You don't have to talk to a soul. You don't have to take the products if you don't want to. You can just stare at them. But don't ask silly stuff. The moment you voice these silly questions, the moment you throw these out, you're giving them life. Now they start to live in your life. So stop doing that. Stop. But the moment you want to ask these questions, say, you know what, I'm not interested. I mean, that is so beautiful. That's so beautiful. I know I gotta buy a package. I get it. I understand. I'm not dumb. I get it. I know I gotta have a commitment every month. I just don't want to. Great. Be truthful with yourself. Don't give these silly thoughts and questions life. I'm telling you, they're going to slow you down in anything. It doesn't have to be network marketing, direct sales. It doesn't have to be. What you do when you say things like that, when you give him life and bring him to life, they're going to stick around. And it's hard to get rid of them. So next time you're thinking about a network marketing gig or, starting a side gig on the side, doing anything, know that the person you're going to talk to is going to ask you to purchase a package. And know that you are committed to buying products every single freaking month. Doesn't matter if the company allows you to skip a month or not. It's your products. You got to buy them. Commit every single month. Doesn't matter what the company does. It's your products, for crying out loud. So know that the next time you go into it. And if you're not into it, just say, I'm not into it. I don't want to do that. It's just not my thing. Not my thing. And it sounds a lot smarter, better than, oh, what do you mean? I gotta buy? It's like, yeah. Anyway, I think I beat that one to silliness. Hopefully, I'm going to go back, read the comments. I'm sorry, Jenny, I was hot and heavy. I was just going. Yeah, you can be a customer and that's all good. I mean, that's all good. Listen to me. Network marketing companies have the best products. Don't fool yourself. There's so much clinical studies and stuff done that Target and Walmart don't do. Listen, if you want to buy something and if you got a friend in network marketing, get it from them. Don't be so that's a whole other life. Hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value. Gear. I took some of the gear off for, or costume off for my gig tonight for Taco Tuesday. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll upload it in a few. Hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. Man, this one long. Oh my goodness. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys again. If you feel like this was worthy of sharing, hey, if you got somebody on the fence that is surprised by you saying, hey, you got to buy a package, tag them to this. I don't mention a company name. If you have been approached by somebody, go back to that person. Don't come to me. Go back to that person and that company. But if you are interested in checking out what I do, hit me up. That's all. And with that, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you gotta do. Spread the love, tag a couple people, do that kind of a thing. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side gig. Signing off until tomorrow. when we do it all over again. Much love.